Hola Lina, this is Mateo with MexicanEyewear.com. This is for people who love Mexico. Today I'm going to cut the Zeiss Light D digital freeform progressive lenses with the Zeiss Photofusion Gray and Duravision Chrome anti-glare for your Mexico eyewear. It comes with a hard case. This is the model number P9017, color 5. Now this is a 52 eye size. Ignore the 49 that was written in there. That is a misprint. Everything else is perfect. You've got Mexico in the colors of the flag. You have the flag on this side. Now there are some frames that you can get in white. That'll be the, after the model number, it'll be -1, -3 is the 3 colors that you can get. Of course that is one. Show me one with the green, with all 3. We will get to, there we go. There's all 3 colors you can get: green, white, and red. Verde, blanca, and rojo. I'm learning Spanish. I need to. A friend of mine married a woman in Monterrey and moved there. He challenged me to come up with the Mexico eyewear brand, and so I did it. This frame, well, I'll get to that later. So let's begin. I need to program this shape into the computer, so years from now, should you ever need new lenses for this frame, let me put this one there, clip this to it, and then I can begin. So, you are Secret Agent 3476. Program the shape into the computer. Take the demo lenses, one of which says Mexico, out of your frame. Put the frame into the tracing element of my blocker and hit start. The stylus is going to pop up, go around, trace the inside bevel of the right side of the frame before doing the same thing on the left. Here at MexicoEyewear.com, again, where for people who love Mexico, you buy any frame that I offer and you'll receive 1 free pair of clear single vision prescription lenses or non-prescription fashion lenses. My receipt has my federal ID tax number, so if you have vision insurance or unused health savings account flex dollars, you will get reimbursed for this purchase. Now I need to enter your pupillary distance, which is 30.5 for the right eye. We're going to go 30.5. The optical center height is 23. That's where the invisible bifocal will go. Change the layout screen to progressive. Now this is your right lens. It's got all the information on there from Zeiss. Take it out, place it onto the platform. Now this is a block, or as I like to call it, Jenny from the block. I need to attach this to your lens while it is cutting. So I've got 2 double-sided adhesive stickers here. The black side is the sticky side. I'm going to stick this one onto the first block. Do the same thing now for the second one. Pull the paper away to make the black side sticky. That silver button on the back is a magnet. It's going to do its job twice. The first time it's going to attach itself to another magnet there in the, take that note down, there in the arm. And get everything laid out as such. The blue cross is the geometric center of your frame. Your eye is just above that in inset. Get everything laid out perfectly. Hit that button. The arm's going to come down, place the block onto the right lens. We're going to do the same thing now for the lens that ain't right. And by the way, your lens packets have your information on here. This is, and you're going to receive all the manufacturer's original packaging. This is the Zeiss Progressive Light D 18, which is the corridor length, 1.59 refractive index of polycarbonate. The Photofusion Gray. Right below that, the initials for the Duravision Chrome. Your right eye reads +50, -50 at 37. Your bifocal strength. We'll go ahead and do the same thing for the left. Highlight all of that information. And take the left lens out of the packet. And again, you're going to receive all the manufacturer's original packaging, including the Zeiss cleaning cloth that comes with this. So pull the paper away to make the black side sticky, line up the magnet, enter your pupillary distance for the left eye, which is 31. So I'm going to tap the plus button once to get to 31. Move that to 23. And get everything laid out just perfectly. Hit that button, the arm comes down, places the block onto the left lens. So this is the tracer, this is the blocker, and this is the edger. This weighs 200 pounds. It costs $40,000. I recommend everyone go out and buy their own, put it on your kitchen counter. Then you can cut your own lenses at home, and you will need this guy with the 2 thumbs to do it for you. The actual cutting wheel is this diamond crusted wheel that's going to go away and grind away your lens material from this size down to this size. And then this wheel in the center that has that little bevel is going to put the V-shaped bevel onto the lens, so it stays inside the bevel of the frame. So I'm going to wake up the computer. Job ID number 3476. 3476. So I've transferred all the data from here to this side. These are polycarbonate lenses. If they were plastic, high index plastic, or Trivex, I would select that material, but we're going to stick with polycarbonate. I'm not going to polish the edge of the lens because it's not going to be seen. I'm not going to put a safety bevel on the front convex surface of the lens, but I am going to place one on the rear concave surface of the lens. And that concludes your vocabulary lesson of the day. So now the magnet's going to do its job a second time. It's going to attach itself to another magnet there in the chuck, or as I like to call it, the Charles, because I just don't know this machine well enough to call it Chuck. Did I mention free bad jokes with the purchase of every pair of glasses sold? Oh, and also, yeah, you get the packets, but next time you go to the doctor and they just happen to ask, what are you wearing? Hand them this piece of paper. This is your prescription verification card from Zeiss. It says that you are getting the progressive light D. It also again says the longer corridor, the refractive index, which is polycarbonate, the Photofusion gray, the prescription for your right eye, and the bifocal strength, the prescription for your left eye, and the bifocal strength, the pupillary distance for the right eye and the left eye, the height of the invisible bifocal, and the base curve of the lens. Now, being a digital freeform progressive lens, it has different powers as it goes down on the lenses. All of that is compensated right here for the distance and for the reading, the laser engravings that are on every lens and where to look for them. And if you guys missed any of that, let me recap. Oh, I know it's a bad joke, but you'll be telling it tomorrow. So, okay. So I'm going to hit the start button. The door closes, the clamp shuts. The lens is going to be traced by 2 white styluses, making sure that it's large enough to fit into the frame. It's going to trace the shape of the right side of the frame first, and then measure the thickness of the lens at every point to know exactly precisely where to place the bevel, so you have the least amount of edge thickness showing, of which in this frame you will have none, Lina. I will go out on a limb to the end of the branch, stand on a twig, and then step forward onto a leaf and say you will have no edge thickness with your prescription in this frame. Now, the light you see flickering in the background is water. That's there to catch the optical sawdust. Polycarbonate lenses cut dry, meaning that no water sprays onto the lens while they are cutting. Unlike plastic, high-index plastic, and Trivex, which are 3 different lens materials that all cut wet, meaning that water sprays onto them for the duration of the cutting cycle. Now, water will spray onto your lenses, but only for the last 20 seconds to wash away any optical debris that you see beginning to form. But your lenses are made out of polycarbonate, which is 40% thinner and lighter than regular plastic. They are virtually unbreakable. These are high-impact, ballistics-grade lens material. The same material that our soldiers wear overseas in combat zones to protect their eyes from shrapnel, from flying debris. It also has 100% UVA and UVB protection built into the lens. We know what the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays can do to your skin, where your eyes are 8 times more sensitive than your skin. So unlike the lotions, creams, and sprays that you have to reapply every few hours when you're in direct exposure to the sun, this is permanent and never needs to be reapplied. The other nice thing about the Photofusion quality of the lens, it has 30 to 50% blue light protection built into it. You also have the Duravision Chrome anti-glare, which is 3 features in one. The first feature is it reduces glare when driving at night, particularly driving at night in the rain. But from street lights, stoplights, computer screens, overhead fluorescent lights and such. The second feature is it reduces reflection. So when someone's looking at you, they don't see their reflection in your glasses, so it makes for much better eye contact. Millennials love it because when they take a selfie, you don't see the phone in the lens. And the third feature that I like, the practical side, is it comes with the industry's hardest scratch coating. The machine that applies the anti-glare costs well over $1 million. It takes over 24 hours to vaporize 8 different coatings onto your lens. So because of the time and the expense, they put the industry's hardest scratch coating on there to protect your time and investment. So let's see if it fits first time around. I'm going to take the lens, tuck it into the outside corner of the lens first. Push down with my thumbs and it snaps right in. Off comes the block. I was going to take it off anyway. So now we can flip this over, start cutting to the left. Flip that over to L, which is Latin for not right. Place the magnet into the Chuck, the Charles, the Chucky baby, the Chuckarama, or today I'm calling it the Lina. All right, yes, I'll have one less cup of coffee tomorrow, I promise. All right, so I'm gonna hit the green start button. The door is gonna close. The lens will be traced by 2 white styluses again. Well, they used to be white. Just make sure it's large enough to fit into the left side of the frame on the first go around. You can see it's just tracing the shape. And the second go around, again measuring the thickness to know where to place the bevel so you have the least amount of edge thickness showing, of which you have none. Look at that. You don't believe me? Look at that, Lina. You got nothing. You got nothing there. No edge thickness, no nothing. All you got is that beautiful flag on the side of the frame. If you look closely, you can see the eagle holding the snake on there. Pretty cool, huh? Now, it's a little hard to see the red on this side, but it's there. Okay, so now that that's done, we can go ahead and start inspecting the right lens. This is known as final inspection. Just going to make sure this is cut perfectly. Turn the axis wheel to 37. Put it in over that black dot. Read the power, and I am getting plus 50, exactly halfway between 0 and 1 in the black plus numbers, not the red minus, the black plus. That's because the unit of measurement we use in the optical world is called a diopter, spelled D-I-O-P-T-E-R. It starts at 0 and goes up in quarter increments from there, 0.50, 0.75, 1, 1 1/4. So you're on the second rung of a ladder. You need 2 steps of far-sighted correction to be able to see the image correctly. Now, once the image is the correct size, you have 2 steps of astigmatism correction. Uncorrected astigmatism makes 6s and 8s look alike, or the letters P and F. Think of it as the fine-tune knob. We're going to turn that fine-tune knob to 37, a straight line of 0 to 90 to 180, 270 for those of you keeping score at home. So we're going to turn that fine-tune knob to about 37, just shy of the 45 meridian. And let's check the curvature of the second curvature. And when we do, we end up at 0, nothing, nada, niente, 9, low, nothing. That's because, let's say you had 50 cents. You owed somebody another 50 cents, you paid the bill, and you have nothing left. You got nada, Lina. You got nothing there. Now, you do have 125 bifocal strength, so you need plus 50 to see far away. To see up close, you need, it's called the add, because it means in addition to what's on top. You have 1 1/4 reading power. Now, your left eye, plano, means you need no distance correction, no minification, no magnification. And you need the smallest amount of astigmatism correction you can have at the axis of 134. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to open this door with my mind. No, 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 no. You like that? I can do other things with my mind. I can melt ice with my mind. I can. I just have to stare at it for a couple hours and then I can get it to melt. Scientists have studied me for years. They cannot understand why I can get ice to melt faster in the summer than I can the winter. If anyone else knows why that is, you can leave it in the comment section below. Did I mention free bad jokes with the purchase of every pair of glasses made? Alright, so I've got the side I'm working on closest to me. Tuck the lens in at the outside corner, press down with the thumbs. It comes off. That time it didn't fall off, so I'm going to take the block off, pull the sticker away, use my hand-approved drying method, step back, throw that in there. Oh, and I made it. Add to my sticker collection. You like this? It's very nice, isn't it? I'm going to be buried in this one day. I'm going to get it so big that I'm going to disappear. They're going to put this in my coffin, and people can think it's me while I escape. All right. Turn the axis wheel to 134, which is the fine-tune knob for your left eye. Put it in over, oop, the black dot is not there. I need to put the dots back on your lenses, on your lentes. I can translate that if you need me to. Gafas y lentes. Again, you guys, if you missed any of that, let me recap. Oh, what a bad joke. Hey, I'm going to need that. I've got a smaller flashlight, I just can't find it. Alright, so I'm going to put it in over that black dot. Read the power. I'm getting 0. And let's read the second curvature. That's the far-sided correction. And now I'm at -1/4, 1 tick mark away from 0, going towards 1 into the red minuses. So that is cut perfectly. The other two things I need to measure: your pupillary distance, 30.5 for the right, 31 for the left. That's the distance between from the center of your nose going outward in each direction. It's 30.5 for the right eye, 31 for the left, for a total of 117. No, wait. 61.5. And then the optical center height of 23. I'm going to turn the card around, place the PD stick against my thumb on your right lens. When I hold it up on the left lens, we're getting 61.5. Boy, that was lucky. No, I'm just kidding. Now, optical center height of 23, not to the bottom of the lens, but to the middle of the deepest part of the plastic, because your lens goes halfway into the plastic. We're getting 23 millimeters there. 23 millimeters there. So by the way, y'all, I went to school for this. I went to opticianry college. I have personally cut over tens of thousands of pairs of glasses in my community, and I just started designing frames. I am not a musician, but one day I woke up and I realized I'm just a cover band. I'm putting lenses in other people's songs, from Ralph Lauren Polo, Harley Davidson, BMW, Ray-Ban, Oakley, Cazal, more Ray-Bans, Versace. And I wanted to start writing my own songs, and so I did. And this was the very first brand I came up with. Now I'll show you what I'm wearing next, and the website you can go to look at it. But this is done. The last thing I want to do as I clean your lenses, I want to get these in standard alignment, also known as a 3-point stance. Now, when you get these in the mail, Lina, there is a small chance that these could fit too loose or too tight. However, there's an 80% chance that one side is going to sit higher than the other. That's because 80% of people have one ear that is higher than the other, and I'm no different, and I'll show you in just a moment. But because of that statistic, 99% of all optical shops will do free adjustments if you ask them. But again, I will get these into standard alignment first, also known as a 3-point stance. The 3 points are 1, 2, the bottom of the frame being 3. I set them on the count and press down. There's a little bit of a wobble, so let me adjust that. Now, when I say wobble, when I take mine off and press down, they wobble on the counter, but they sit level on me. I'm part of the 80% where one ear is lower than the other. Now, I'm wearing the Philippians 413, which is from Christian Eyewear, my other brand, and there'll be some really cool Christian Eyewear frames coming. I'm actually going to do this frame with the Mexican flag. I'm going to have red on the outside, white through here, green on the inside with the cross there. This is model number Philippians 413, which is I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Again, this is Christian Eyewear, designed in USA by me. It comes in the 4 colors: black, tortoise, purple, and within a week or two I'm going to have a wood color. And all of these come with a magnetic clip on. If you'd like to see more of this frame, you can go to christianeyewear.com and look up Philippians 413. Alright, let me put mine back on so I can see what I'm doing. Alright, I'm going to flip this over, press down, there is no wobble, close each temple to make sure they overlap perfectly, and they do, that neither temple is askew. Check the tension on each spring hinge to make sure that they are the same, and they are. Now this is what your lenses look like clear. I'm going to go ahead and expose them to a strong burst of ultraviolet light so you can see them as they turn dark. I'm going to put them in my transitions unit box. Now, as you can see, it takes about 30 to 45 seconds for photochromic transition lenses to darken. A little bit longer when you come back inside, 45 seconds to a minute, minute 15. Now, Lina, this is important, and everyone else watching, all photochromic transition lenses turn dark on day 1 and continue to darken every day for the first couple weeks they're exposed to the sun. After that, they will work for years at maximum performance. The only time they won't work is if you're behind the windshield of a car. Your windshield absorbs the sun's harmful ultraviolet rays that would cause your dashboard to crack from sitting in the sun all day, and that's why they don't turn dark in a car. Now, if you have a convertible or a motorcycle, they will darken. They're also temperature sensitive, meaning they will get darker when it's 85 and below than they will when it's 95 and above. But I remind everyone, when it's 100 degrees outside, you're miserable, they're miserable. Nobody works 100% when it's 100 degrees outside. We all work much better when it cools off. Now, having said that, there is a Photofusion Extra Gray that will get darker in hotter weather. It's designed for extra active people who spend extra amounts of time outside. And you can see as I keep talking, these will get lighter and lighter. This is available. The photo self-tinting lenses comes in gray, brown, green, and blue. Now this frame sells for $149, complete with clear single vision lenses. The add-on to the Zeiss Progressive is $100. The Zeiss Photofusion is $99. The Duravision Chrome is $69 for a total of $417, tax-free. I remind everyone that a lot of people on the internet are having to charge tax now. I'm in North Carolina. North Carolina considers eyeglasses a medical device, so there is no tax collected on medical devices. So that's how I'm able to remain tax-free, and of course free shipping anywhere in the U.S. Now, if you haven't done it already, subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the red button below, then click the bell icon so you'll get notified every time there's a new frame and lens combination. If you have any questions, you can go directly to the Contact Me page of the website. My email is info@mexicoeyewear.com. You can follow me on Facebook as Mexico Space Eyewear, on Instagram as Mexico_Eyewear, and on Twitter is just as one word, Mexico Eyewear. You can also leave a question or comment in the comment section below, but let me show you all the available colors of this frame. You can get it in, like, this is the red with black. You can get it all black, and again you can get it with either all white lettering or the red, white, and green lettering. Of course, this is the frame that you saw. It also comes in the brown, the cafe color, and all of these have wonderful spring hinges. Look how far that spreads out. Now there's also my larger Wayfarer shape. This is the model number P7015, the 53 eye size. It comes with a thicker temple. This looks like the Wayfarer, and it's got the flag on each one. Again, you can get this one with the one letter, or the one color of Mexico written on the side, or the flag colors. You can get these as sunglasses. You can get these with a gray lens or with a green lens, and that one's got the three colors on the side, as does that one. You can get these as sunglasses, as clear. Now I have a frame that will do it both. I have this frame, which is the PTC 104 in the 56 eye size. It comes with a polarized magnetic clip-on. This one comes in two colors, the black and the Tortuga, the tortoise. Both of them come with the magnetic polarized clip-on. The other thing you can get with a clip-on is the little round frame. This is the PTC 103 in the 52 eye size. You can get it with black, or it also comes in crystal with the clip-on, and these are polarized. So these are great for when you're driving. Again, the frame I just cut, this one, some people like to get it as sunglasses. Someone just got it with a green mirrored lens. You'll see that video next. You can do these in any color sunglasses, gray, brown, or green lens. And then of course I have a kid's frame, which is the 9014 in the 49 eye size. Is that correct? There were some imprinting things. No, that is correct. But these have the great hinges that come all the way out for kids, or just petite women or men, teenagers, whatever they want. And of course this one's got the three colors on the side versus the one color. And all of these sell for $149 complete. I think that the ones with the magnetic clip-ons are $179, essentially making the clip-on $25. And while supplies last, you can get a second clip for $25 in case you have more than one car, because I wear this frame. I keep one clip in my wife's car and then one clip in my car, and that way no matter what car I'm in, I've got polarized prescription sunglasses. If you have a devoted work truck, you can leave these in your work truck and then one in your car. I'll have it set up on the website where you can get an extra clip if you want one. If you can't find out where to purchase the extra clip, you can always email me. I'll take care of that for you. But Lina, thank you so much for the purchase of the Mexico Eyewear, model number P9017, the color 5, which is red with black. It's got the black temple tips, the red on the temples, and the red in the center, with your Zeiss Light D digital freeform progressive lens. and the Photofusion Gray and Duravision Chrome anti-glare. And now hopefully everyone else has gotten a chance to see how I bring that loving feeling back to glasses. Thank you.